Accounting. Accounting. What is it? Okay, the first thing is not difficult. Alright? You go to school and a lot of people go, I love marketing, I love human resources, but I hate accounting. And they should not say that because accounting is very, very simple and very important. And I'm not saying it's simple because I'm trying to brainwash you so you pay attention, but it's simple just because it is. All the terms in accounting describe exactly what they want you to know. There's no real thinking. Accounting is more of a puzzle than anything else. But let's just take a look at what Wikipedia thinks. Accounting. It's the measurement, processing, and communication of financial information about economic entities. And that's very important because I'm going to break down the three key aspects of accounting. Again, it's very, very easy. So Wikipedia is definitely correct because it says economic entities, and I feel like that's very important. If I'm able to actually open this marker, oh boy, that was kind of embarrassing, but I'm just gonna move on. So economic entities, all right, that's to identify. We have to have the right characters in accounting. All right, and then we have to record these characters or what they do. So that's to record, and then we have to communicate, which it also says in the definition. I'm writing this down because it's very, very important that we actually let this sink in. Accounting. This is all it is. What Wikipedia says is completely correct, but for our purposes, I need you to believe that accounting is the honest story of a business. And a lot of people say it's the language of a business, which is all well and good, but I think business terminology is the language of a business. But accounting is the story of a business. And to tell a good story, we have to identify the characters, we have to record what these characters are doing, and then we have to have a message that we're telling. In accounting, we don't really get to control the story because, again, we have to be very, very honest. It's a true life story. It's not based on a true story. It is a true story of a business. That is what accounting is. You know what? I have to find a red marker because I have to highlight how big a deal it is that the story is honest. Okay? So we're going to identify the proper transactions that we have to record. So if we own a store and a pretty girl walks by the store, we're not going to record that. If we woke up and we're really, really tired that day, which made us lazy, which made us not productive, we don't get to record that in our financial statements that on day 2 we were too tired. If our mom calls us too much that day, we don't get to record that because it has no economic value to our business. So we have to be very, very careful that we identify the right economic transactions that have value that pertain to our business. For you guys, it's not going to be a problem because we're going to go over most of them. Recording, again, it's very important that after we identify the key players, so our accounts receivable, the levels of our cash flows, our level of equity, are we issuing stock, how much money are we getting for that stock, what's our capital looking like. Those things are the right things to identify, and the way we record their value has to be reflective of the truth and how they participate in our success or failure. All right, you don't get to just fudge the numbers here. And then what they communicate. We're not doing all of accounting just for the sake of doing accounting. You don't open up a business just to say, all right, people came in today and I'm just going to do some accounting because business owners do accounting. That's not why we're doing it. There are people that actually rely on this, and that's most likely what this next video is going to be about. But it's very important that you realize that accounting is so easy. I see accounting more as a puzzle, really. Just once you understand all the terminology and what an asset means, what a liability is, what a revenue is, you just start to plug things in, and it's so